Alright, so you want to know how to build a good gaming PC for about $304 up to about $360, depending on which exactly how you do it. Um, I'm gonna explain to you what I did, but first I want to talk about the processors and their cost. Just to touch on that real quick. Um, the system I built is actually a first gen i5 quad core 2.8 gigahertz that overclocks itself to 3.33 gigahertz. Okay, but this one here, if you just buy the processor, the first processor, it's probably a newer one. I'm not sure what gen this is. The 446. I'm guessing second or third gen. 1150. Not exactly sure myself, but anyways, it's $180 just for the processor. But if you go with the first gen, and you do like I did, and you buy just a name brand computer that has a quad core i5 in it, it comes with this one I found on eBay for $100, and it comes with a 250 gig Seagate Barracuda 7200 RPM hard drive. Um, it's not the most fast, high performance hard drive or anything, but it works great. Um, it came with 4 gigs of DDR3, 1333. It was two 2 gig strips of that, that generic, like Samsung brand or whatever. The computer is in running order, it runs. I had to install Windows myself, but it came with Windows 7 Professional COA. So there's a lot of benefits to buying a name brand one like a Dell or an HP, but make sure it has what processor you want in it. You can find them if you want AMD. I don't recommend AMD anymore. I used to be an AMD fanboy until I had an i5. This first gen i5 runs circles around that AMD. Now they might say it runs the same when you're talking about gaming, but what if you're just doing random stuff and it doesn't like to multitask very much? That's what I had issues with. AMD. AMD AM3 plus 6 cores. They don't multitask for shit for some reason. Not the way I want them to. Anyways, the i5 outruns it when it comes to multitasking, and, you know, I don't know. It's just my new preference. Plus, I only paid $100 and I got an i5 quad core. And came with an operating system, hard drive, DVD drive that actually it's a DVD rewrite drive, and all that cool stuff. So what we're actually going to do to beef this thing up, make it a badass gaming system, is we're going to change that power supply. We're going to add a nice graphics card, the GTX 950, most modern, very low power consumption and cool running GPU we can find, and add some RAM. So I'm going to show you the cost now. Okay, we got $100 there for that whole entire computer. Comes with everything, and you know that Windows 7 also gives you the option for a free upgrade to Windows 10 if that's what you prefer. So don't forget about that. The operating system is it's just there. So I always buy G.Skill. This is a nice little 4 gig strip for $19, and it says on it, on the specifications, that it supports i7, i5, i3 systems and AM3 Plus platforms. So that's a plug and play unit right there. That'll plug and play with the RAM that's already in there, no problems. Next up, we got the power supply, very important component in a computer. A lot of people cheap out on these. I highly recommend that you don't totally cheap out on it. Don't go for the $20 or $30 one. Besides, this one was only $35. It's 80 plus certified. It's not bronze, or it's just the basic 80 plus. But what it does have is it has 34 amps on the 12 volt rail. That's plenty of wattage and amperage. It's got a PCIe plug, you know, every plug you need, all the SATA plugs. It's got everything you need, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. And but you do have to remember to register it right after you buy it. So go onto their website and register this product with them. That way, I guess that's how EVGA works. Anyways, next up, this is the most expensive part of our build, and this is what I bought. There are other models. There's the EVGA one, all the same price. This one was $150. Okay, so now let's do some math real quick. If you haven't already been able to do it in your head, we paid $100 for the initial quad core system. We paid $19 for RAM. We paid $35 for a power supply, and we paid $150 for a graphics card. That comes out to $304. Now, if you want to make the system a little bit better, yeah, I suggest that you go after a new hard drive. Desktop. Oh no, not processors. Dingus. Components. Where are they? Hard drives. Okay, internal hard drive. And the one that I usually buy is the WD. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's the one that I bought. That's a nice one. It's only $54. So that brings your whole entire build up to $360 if you buy this hard drive. Okay. And just know that when you buy a hard drive, in case you're new to doing this type of thing, there's a certain method of activating the hard drive, because these hard drives are bare drives. They don't have any partitions on them. When you plug them into another computer, you're not going to be able to see it, because you have to format it, throw a little partition on there. Okay, and that's pretty easy to do. So if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and shoot them at me. Next video is going to be, my wife is going to demonstrate some games on this system with the awesome GTX 950. I bought the 950 because of the price, and because I did a lot of research into it, and it turns out the 960 isn't much more of a performance boost for the extra 40 bucks, 50 bucks. So this is the awesome budget video card of today. This is the shit. And trust me, going from a GTX 560 Ti to this is amazing. Amazing, I tell you. It's amazing. Oh man. Amazing difference. I mean, I've never seen graphics so clean. Like playing GTA 5 and Fallout 4 and even Dirt Rally, but these ones, the GTA 5 and the Fallout 4, they have such cool details to look at when you have something that can actually pick them up. So anyways, yeah, and it runs, by the way, it runs Fallout 4 at Ultra. And it gets, what, 59, 60 frames per second? It's perfect. You'll see in the next videos. Next two videos should be the performance videos of this budget build. So thanks for watching, and I hope it helps.